talking to? Ourselves. Okay, welcome back to the Mc&Marren podcast. Welcome to 2026.
We are still alive.
Yes, sorry we've been MIA for a few weeks. It was a holiday season.
Yeah, unfortunately, at the start of around Thanksgiving time, 2 of us got really sick, and then we got busy with holiday stuff, and then the other people also got sick. So it's just been a combination of dealing with illnesses and dealing with the craziness that is the holiday season.
It was a holiday season. And hopefully you and yours had a good holiday season. Merry Christmas, Happy Kwanzaa,
Happy Hanukkah.
Happy Hanukkah.
Happy whatever you celebrate.
Happy whatever you celebrate. All the celebrations. Also, we got our Spotify Wrapped, which was quite surprising to find out we had someone listening in Brazil. Shout out to Brazil.
That one person listening in Brazil.
Thank you, one person in Brazil. Or if there was more than one person in Brazil, thank you to the people of Brazil. As always, thank you to our listeners for tuning in and joining us if you want to. So, for the sake of this episode, we're going to do a little reintroduction, hello, if you will. Greetings and salutations, part 2.
Yep. And after this episode, we are hopefully going to get back on a more normal schedule, and we will be talking about what we were talking about before the long break.
With new episodes launching every Wednesday, as long as I remember to get them posted on Wednesday.
Yeah, we do have one lost episode. We will hopefully get that soon, but we'll see.
Yeah, be on the lookout for the lost episode. It was the last episode that we recorded before we took our extended hiatus. Also, if you hear a tapping in the background, as always, that is our lovely dog, Maggie.
Yep. So, for those of you who don't know, the lost episode was our So Bad It's Good take on the 1993 Super Mario Brothers live-action movie starring Bob Hoskins and John Leguizamo.
But, for now, it's in the clouds.
Yep. Alright, so introduction time.
Are you saying I should start asking questions? Or
No, Justin's supposed to ask you questions. This is Colin.
Colin, Tori, Justin. So Colin, so for those of you that don't know, our first introduction we kind of asked each other questions based on, I think, our favorite movie, our favorite quote, and what was the other one? Our favorite
Character.
Favorite character. So we're gonna change it up a little bit. So, Colin, who is your favorite superhero?
Spider-Man.
Okay, why?
Because one, he struggles more than just fighting bad guys. He struggles with day-to-day life, which is nice and relatable. Also, he's a mathematician.
Yes, he is.
He has to calculate the exact force in every swing.
Sometimes the math is wrong.
I appreciate that.
Yep. On the other side, favorite villain. It doesn't have to be comic books. It can be from any sort of media.
Hades. Disney's Hercules, Hades specifically.
Okay.
Animated Hades.
Yes.
Voiced by James Woods.
Yes.
Why Hades?
James Woods brings so much to the character. Even when it's not in the movie, it's in the TV show or the video games.
Mm-hmm.
He's just a riot.
He's a sass master.
He is definitely a sass.
Sass master.
Yep. And then, last but not least, favorite TV show.
That would be The Good Place.
Okay. Do you want to give our viewers a quick explanation of The Good Place? Family friendly.
Basically, people die, they go to the afterlife, yada yada yada. One person ends up in heaven by accident.
Okay.
And comedy ensues.
All right. Okay.
Okay. All right, Justin. This is
Hello.
Justin. Justin with a recent haircut.
Yes.
So, Justin, who is your favorite superhero and why?
I think it's kind of obvious for those who know me, but my favorite superhero is the Dark Knight himself, Batman. I know you're not a fan of
Broody
Batman.
McBruderson. Okay, who's
So-
your favorite? Oh, I'm sorry. Your reason.
So the reason why Batman is my favorite superhero is, well, first of all, you know, I've watched Batman the animated series ever since I was about 4 years old. I grew up with the character, but more recently, when I was a teenager, I had one of the worst experiences in my life. I'm not going to go into full detail, but it was a family tragedy. And I started reading a lot of Batman comics, and that really helped me deal with the tragedy. And he continues to inspire me to this day. So Batman is my favorite superhero because of that. So he helped me get out of a dark place.
I mean, one could also argue that Batman has the best sidekick helper character in the form of Alfred.
I was wondering if you were gonna say Robin.
Nope. Robin's come and go, but Alfred is forever.
Funniest joke ever is Batman works alone.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yes, if you don't count, if you don't count
Alfred,
Commissioner
Robin,
Gordon, Alfred, Robin's 1, 2, 3, and 4,
and 5.
Batgirl's 1, 2, 3. One of the Batgirls was the Robin.
Yeah, that's Stephanie
The
Brown.
Robin. But I don't know which Batgirl she was.
She was the third Batgirl.
Thank you.
And let's not forget the various team ups with Superman, Wonder Woman, Green Lantern,
The entire Justice
the
League.
entire Justice League. Batman works alone. Said no one ever.
With a asterisk.
Yes.
With the exceptions of, not including, but limited to.
Yes, but Alfred has been by his side from the beginning, and he will never leave Bruce.
All right. Who is your favorite villain?
This one was kind of a tough one, but I think my favorite villain is Darth Vader.
Solid choice.
Yeah, just, the reason why I like Darth Vader is because, before he was Darth Vader, Anakin Skywalker was chosen to be the savior of the Force, or to be the chosen one to lead the balance of the Force. However, that constant pressure from the Jedi and from the Clone Wars, that constant pressure to be the chosen one really caught up with him, and he wanted essentially a normal life. From being a slave, he wanted to have a normal life that the Jedi wouldn't allow him to. So the story. I just really am fascinated by the theme of the road to evil is paved with good intentions, and I think Darth Vader really personifies that.
I mean, we would have also accepted because he just looks cool.
Yeah, that too.
We would have also accepted that answer.
Yeah.
I'm sorry, with the scene of the best scene in that in Rogue One.
Oh yeah. My favorite Star Wars movie.
Completely black, illuminated by the red lightsaber.
Yep.
And everyone who was on the other end of that fight just knew, I'm not coming home for dinner tonight.
Yep. That is the best scene of any Star Wars movie, including the original trilogy. Fight me on that.
Fight him on that, he says. I am sure sometime in May, probably whatever episode is closest to May 4th, we'll have a whole Star Wars saga.
Yes.
Who knows? Maybe the entire month of May. Who knows?
We'll see.
Don't quote me on that. Maybe.
Yeah. We'll see how it goes.
Because I could write a book on the missed opportunities, the failed opportunities, and the lack of Grey Force.
That's a conversation for another time.
Okay.
Alright. Last one.
Hi, I'm Tori.
No.
And I'm waiting for something. Oh, sorry. Start that. Rewind.
What?
He's got one more question.
Mm-hmm.
See, I was like, what is he waiting for? What's your favorite TV show?
So this one's kind of a tie between How I Met Your Mother and Bob's Burgers.
If you had to pick one and could never watch the other one ever again.
How I Met Your Mother.
Really?
Yeah.
Why?
Just, I really love Bob's Burgers. It's like a very bingeable show for me. But just How I Met Your Mother has a lot of moments, that really have hit me growing up and really kind of stuck with me even more than Bob's Burgers did.
But it had such a terrible ending.
Oh yeah, season 9 is awful.
It's such a terrible
It
ending.
ended on a horrible note, but all the stuff leading up to it is really great.
You can like a story that ends terribly.
Also,
Game of Thrones.
also, maybe it should be, but Bob's Burgers has more musical numbers.
That is
I'm
true.
a sucker for a good musical number.
And also, Louise Belcher makes the show.
She does.
Shout
out to that voice actress.
But
and the writers.
yeah, but so between How I Met Your Mother, but both of them, How I Met Your Mother and Bob's Burgers, really hold a special place for me.
Yep.
All right, so take 2 on last but not least. This is
What?
Tori,
This is Tori,
Yeah.
my sister.
my wife.
So,
I wear so many hats.
who's your favorite hero?
I'm so wearing so many hats, but I didn't do my homework.
So you wear the hat of shame.
Yes, but we didn't. Oh, Colin, if you want to go get the elf hat, that could be the hat of shame.
Here, I got it. You're answering.
Or one of those
you're
elf
asking
hats.
this question.
We have multiple elf hats in this household. What does that tell you about this household?
So because she didn't do her homework,
There's a bunch
Tori
of
is
short
wearing
people
the
in this
hat of shame.
Okay, I will put the hat on myself. Hat of shame.
Hat of shame. Anyway, go ahead, Colin.
So who's your favorite hero?
Okay, so I typically prefer Marvel for hero, DC for villains. Just because I think some of the Marvel villains are lacking grit and gravitas. That being said, for hero,
You're stalling.
this is a stupid hat.
Well,
All
that's-
right.
That's the hat of shame.
Okay, for hero, I would probably have to say, okay. Toy, Casa,
Well,
Who would I rather talk to? Jean Grey.
Jean Grey from the X-Men?
Yes.
Okay, before or after Phoenix Force?
¿Por qué no los dos?
Okay.
Because one will kill you.
Yeah.
Not necessarily. I like Jean Grey / Phoenix because she, to me, represents how volatile a seemingly nice person can be. She's this beautiful, put together telepath person. She does everything, it seems like. She's all nice and charming when you first meet her, but then catch her on a bad day and very much like Darth Vader, you're not walking home.
Yeah.
And I don't feel like that power is respected enough. I mean, case in point, she is one of the few X-Men that had, one, she's one of the few Omega levels.
Mm-hmm.
2, Xavier had to put a mental block in her brain to keep her from going absolutely haywire. Just basically, putting a training wheels on her, shackling on her so that she would not reach her full potential because she was that potentially dangerous. Do I think it was handled well? No. But there are a lot of instances of mutants in Xavier's school that weren't handled well. Things could have always been handled better. Maybe it's because Xavier did not have a degree in education.
And also the fact that the personification of Jean Grey's powers also led to the split between Magneto and Professor X.
Yes. Okay.
Next, favorite villain.
How much time we got?
Yeah, how much time do we got? Okay, I'm gonna go Disney as well. Disney villain, Maleficent, the mistress of all evil, mistress of darkness,
Mm-hmm.
the queen bee herself.
Which version?
The original.
Okay.
Animated.
The original animated version. Just once again, the sass level on that, and the fact that I have we've done the discussion before of justifying her evilness. Once again, powerful women who you catch them on a bad day. She probably would have left Aurora alone if she'd just been invited to the party. That is the level of pettiness that we are dealing with here.
You're probably just going to go there to scare them, like,
yeah, leave me alone,
and then just
don't bother
leave.
me.
But then they said you weren't wanted.
Although to be fair,
Don't say that while she's in the room.
Although to be fair, it was only Merryweather that said that. It wasn't the king or queen.
It still wasn't great. It was still said out loud.
Don't egg on the obviously powerful evil sorceress when she's in the room with you.
Then again, Merryweather is not really known for having it all put together.
No.
None of the fairies are.
But if I wanted to go back to Marvel, even though I said I do prefer DC for villains, I would say on the same level as Jean Grey, Magneto is my favorite Marvel villain, and I argue he should not be a villain. He should not be a villain class.
Well, he actually in recent years he has become more of an anti-hero / kind of stand-in for Professor X when he's not around.
Yeah.
To be fair, it's kind of hard to
argue
with the
Holocaust survivor. It's very hard to argue.
Yeah.
This hat is very vibrant against this blue wall.
So she's very fixated on that. So definitely going to keep that around.
So this is our new hat of shame.
So just out of sheer curiosity, even though I probably already know the answer, but say for the viewers, since you listed Marvel and Disney, who is your favorite DC villain? Even though I feel like I know the answer to this one already, but still.
Well, she's technically not a villain anymore.
True.
That'd be Harley Quinn.
Should I get the bat?
Yes, you can go get the bat. Several years ago, when the first Suicide Squad movie came out, I went in costume. Here is my bat that I decorated myself. Even has a little Batman at the end there. It is metal. It can be used as a weapon. That's why we keep it by the door for safety. If you know, you know.
So.
But I would also argue this is another female who's not technically a villain, but she's seen as a villain because she's technically not a good guy, is Catwoman. She's technically not a good guy, but she's technically not a bad guy.
It depends on the day.
Just because you're a bad guy doesn't mean you're a bad guy.
I mean, out of all of Batman's villains, she is probably the one he can reason the most with because, I mean, let's see. He deals with psychotic killer clowns, guys who likes to propose deadly riddles, and or mutants who want to eat people. And yet she's a cat burglar.
Yeah.
She is probably the easiest one to deal with.
Mm-hmm. All right. Last question.
Yep. Favorite TV show?
Firefly. Joss Whedon's Firefly.
Saw that one coming.
No, it's not like there's not a poster on our wall over there.
Yeah, well, we're gonna have a whole section dedicated to Firefly on our wall at some point.
Firefly, Gone Too Soon, the movie. I think it was Whedon who said the movie, the spin-off movie, is a Band-Aid on the wound that will never close.
So why is Firefly your favorite TV show?
Space pirate cowboy.
That happened to star Nathan Fillion. Mm-hmm.
Honestly, I love Nathan Fillion. This is the show where this is not the show where I was introduced to Nathan Fillion. I was introduced to Nathan Fillion through Buffy, where he plays the evil priest Caleb, most terrifying role he's ever been in. I stand by that. But there are so many good, wholesome characters. I mean, everybody in the show is wholesome. Even
Jane.
Even Jane, played by Baldwin, first name escaping me. Comes to me later. Who's the most terrifying guy on the show? I mean, he has a line where it's, do you know what the chain of command is? It's the chain I go and beat you with till you know who's in command. And then in this same episode, he's pacing outside of his crew members' hospital waiting room because he's so scared for them. They're like a little non-nuclear family that is made up of just a bunch of oddballs. You have 2 former military who fought in the resistance. You have a lady of the night. You have a doctor. You have a mercenary, a priest, a mechanic, a pilot, and a cuckoo bird.
Yeah. All right.
Joy will ensue.
Okay.
So.
I think that wraps it up. Don't
Yeah.
you think?
Okay. Join us next week when we will be doing Fandom Forensics, Harry Potter, Movie 4, Book 4.
Book 4,
and
movie 4.
Harry Potter's Hunger Games.
Yay!
Hopefully I'm not wearing the hat of shame next week.
I'll probably be wearing the hat of shame.
We'll have the hat of shame ready.
Yep. All right.
As always, if there's something you would like us to talk about, or if you want more information about us, check us out. We now have a Facebook page.
Dun dun dun.
We have an Instagram, but more importantly, we have a Facebook page and a YouTube channel.
So feel free to give us a comment, send us a message. Like Tori said, if you want us to talk about something specific, or you just want to say hey, feel free to do so. All right. Well, I hope you all enjoy the rest of your evening, and we will see you next week. Bye.
Bye.